You only wear Manchester United shirts. You only wear Manchester United shirts. I don't only wear Manchester United shirts. I only wear football shirts. Everyone's a bloody critic.
Shut up and sit down.
What's the story, everyone? Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Time for part 2 of our Champions League review, following on from yesterday's episode. And I know, I'm not wearing a Manchester United shirt, and I'm also not wearing an England shirt. I'm wearing a Juventus shirt, because they played today. Well, they played yesterday, but I don't have an Inter Milan shirt, I'm not wearing a Liverpool shirt, I'm not wearing a City shirt. This is the closest I've got, so just let it happen. So, there's one match that I'm going to hold off and review until the end, even though it was one of the first ones that happened today, but let's jump into it. So Red Bull Salzburg 2, Lokomotiv Moscow 2. Sound like quite an entertaining game for two of the relative minnows of the competition. Good for them. I know they're going to have a hard time, so every point is important for them. So good for them. Ajax 0, Liverpool 1. Looked like there was quite an important goal line clearance from Fabinho that kept it 1-0 or kept the clean sheet for Liverpool. So should have been an entertaining game, even if it was very low scoring, just because of the two teams that were going at it. I haven't seen the highlights yet, but it will have been interesting to see how Liverpool's defence lined up and how they performed without Virgil van Dijk. Obviously, this is the first game since his injury. A little bit on that, it seems like it might be even more dire than just an ACL injury. It might be even further. So hopefully, for their sake anyway, it won't be on par with the injury that Michael Owen received in the 2006 World Cup, where he did his ACL, MCL, and his meniscus. Like, everything was gone. So we'll see. We'll wait to see what the status is. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they lined up and how they performed without him in there, without his leadership, especially without Alisson. So next one, Manchester City 3, Porto 1. Manchester City coming back from being 1-0 down to ultimately win 3-1. Ferran Torres scoring. Looks like he'll be a promising young prospect, unfortunately, for my sake anyway. But yeah, they did finally get the win, even though Porto started off the lead. Interesting story on a little sidetrack, but if anyone remembers a player called Jackson Martinez, a Colombian player, used to play for Porto, scored something crazy like 25 goals in 17 appearances or something like that for Porto, ultimately got signed by Atletico Madrid, and now he's apparently a Christian rapper / bartender in his home country of Colombia. He just faded away from football, so bit of a blast from the past there. Anyway, on to Midtjylland 0, Atalanta 4. I predicted this. I predicted that Atalanta would just be too strong with their scoring prowess, and they were. No disrespect to Midtjylland, I'm sure that they put up a fight. They did when Manchester United played them a couple of years ago, but I think Atalanta was just too strong in that one. Olympiacos 1, Marseille 0. Olympiacos scoring in the 91st minute, so a bit of late drama there to deny Marseille even a single point. Haven't seen the highlights, so I'm not sure what happened there, but fair play to Olympiacos. Bayern Munich just steamrolling all over Atletico Madrid, 4-0. Kingsley Coman scoring, Konstantin Tolisso, and I believe the final goal was from Goretzka. So fair play to Bayern Munich. They're just showing that in Europe they're still continuing their domination. And interesting statistic, Luis Suarez's last game in Europe was Bayern Munich 8, Barcelona 2, and now he loses to Bayern Munich by 4 goals. So he just can't escape Bayern Munich. Serves him right for taking a bite out of those players. Inter Milan 2, Borussia Mönchengladbach 2. Honours even for those two clubs. Lukaku scoring a double and scoring a goal very late on to gain Inter Milan a point. So fair play to both of those teams. Fair play to Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think people have discounted them quite a lot and haven't given them the respect that they deserve. So fair play to them. Funny story, Alassane Play, I believe it was, their striker, was asked for identification entering the stadium, so he Googled himself and showed them his identification. Very much along the lines of when Thomas Muller avoided the paparazzi by pretending to be on his phone when it was his passport. So fair play to him. He sounds like he's a sound bloke there. And the one that I've been saving until last, Real Madrid 2, Shakhtar Donetsk 3. So Shakhtar Donetsk were pretty out of this match. They were missing 10 players due to COVID. It was in Madrid, and they went 3-0 up. I mean, even though they conceded 2 goals in the second half, what more can you ask for? I mean, no one saw that coming. Even the staunchest of Donetsk fans, I'm sure, didn't see that coming. So, fair play to them. That's fantastic news. I hope that they progress just as a point to prove, because just as Salzburg and Lokomotiv Moscow and Midtjylland and Olympiacos and Marseille, they are one of the teams that isn't expected to go far in this tournament. But I would love a Leicester-esque story in the Champions League. So why not Shakhtar Donetsk? Go for it, Ukrainians. So yeah, that was my quick roundup of the Champions League for today. I will be filming tomorrow for my preview of the Premier League. The 2 parts, as I did last week. This week, because the Premier League just can't make it easy, there's Friday, Saturday and Sunday, Monday. So keep an eye out for those. And as always, I hope you are all staying safe, keeping out of trouble, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Ta-ra for now. Thank you.